Hello scholars, welcome to Ace to Test Academy. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. We'll be looking into 2023 Waec practical for biology. Yeah, let's get into the specimen. Let's start from specimen A, which is a mature egg of a catfish. So we have observed pictures of specimen A. They are pale yellow in color. The egg shell is visible. Yeah, the eggshell is visible. They are surrounded by a mucous mass in the surface. The egg covering are leathery. Yeah, you have the habitats of specimen A. Yes, specimen A is because the fish and aquatic habitat. So definitely the egg is the habitat of the egg is aquatic. The type of fertilization is external fertilization. They exhibit external fertilization. Yeah, reproduction. They exhibit oviparous because they lay unfertilized egg. So their egg are fertilized externally according to the type of fertilization. So we have calculation of specimen A. It belongs to species. It belongs to Pisces. We all know that. It belongs to Pisces. Their order, their Sororiformes. Then the species is Silois glanis. Now, let's move to specimen B. Our specimen B is fresh egg of a domestic fowl with shell. The classification, they are classified under waves, under haves. The habitats, they are terrestrial habitats. The type of fertilization is internal. Their reproduction, they are oviparous, that is, they lay fertilized egg. So we have observable features of specimen B. They are whitish in color. The texture is hard when touched. The shell is present. There are pores in the shell which allow the transfer of moisture, gases, and bacteria. It is oval in shape. We have economic importance of specimen B. It serves as a source of income. It creates employment. It serves as food to man. It has high protein source. Also, it has carbohydrates also. The shell, yeah, the shell serves as calcium product to some animals. We have observable differences between specimen A and B. Let's see, that's what they just want us to compare specimen A and B. Take note of that. In specimen A, the fertilization is external, while specimen B, the fertilization is internal. In specimen A, the egg is covered with a leathery membrane or jelly membrane, while one of specimen B is covered with a shell. Specimen A is translucent, that is, light can pass through it, though we can't see through it, but light can pass through it. While specimen B is opaque, that is, light cannot pass through it. Specimen A occur in bunch. They don't lay, that is, the fish don't just lay only one egg, they occur in bunch. But specimen B, that is the egg of a domestic fowl, they occurs singly. They are aquatic, that is, they are in water, the one of specimen A, while specimen B are terrestrial. Specimen A is slippery to touch, while specimen B are not slippery. Economic content of specimen A, where I forgot to state that economic content of specimen A, that is the one of egg of a catfish. They are used in aquaculture, they are used in recreational. They have high source of omega-3. That omega-3, that's protein, is very high in protein. Yeah, omega-3, and it's very good for the growth of the body. It has cholesterol, it has sodium, and vitamin B. It's aid clear vision. Yeah, it's aid clear vision. Actually, um, seafood, they are medicinal, and they help, especially fishes. They aid clear vision. Now you can see the diagram of specimen A. Yeah, here is the embryo. Here is the yolk. Here is the yolk. Here is the chlorella membrane. Here is the sterlites. Yeah. Now take here is the oil group. This is oil group. Let's take a look at specimen B. Yeah, egg of a this is the egg of a domestic fowl. Here this is space. This is the germination disc. Here is the shell. Here is the chalaza. Here is the abdomen. This is the, you also have the internal shell membrane also. Now let's move to specimen C. Specimen C, that's uterus, yeah, uterus, or that is the womb containing fetus. Here is the diagram of the uterus containing the fetus. Yeah, here is the umbilical cord. Here is the uterus wall. Here is the amniotic sac. Here is the fetus, that is the baby. And this one label X, yeah, this placenta. I think, yeah, that's the placenta. Let's look at it here. Here is cervix. So we have amniotic fluid, amniotic sac, call it amniotic fluid. So let's move to fissures. The experience of developing fetus. Now this the baby. The experience of umbilical cord. Yeah, the fetus is surrounded with fluid called amniotic fluid. Presence of placenta. Yeah, a type of fertilization. It is internal fertilization. So what is the function of the placenta or the parts of the plant? So first, placenta. Placenta serve as liver. Yeah, making iron. It serve as kidney by filtering out urea out of the body of the baby and transfer it to the mother's kidney. It serve as lung, that is itself in respiration, that is in carry out gaseous exchange. It serve as intestine, that is it helps to digest food. Also for the blood of the food, absorb the digested food from the blood of the bloodstream of the mother through dilution. It makes certain hormone. Yeah, it produces certain hormone. It also help in the production of the antibiotics. Now the amnion or the amniotic fluid, they cover the embryo, the space, the ammonium and the embryo. They serve as protection to the embryo. That is, they cover the embryo. It protect the embryo moist. It helps in even distribution of the temperature. It keeps the embryo moist. It aids easy delivery due to slippery nature. Yeah, the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord carry the blood back to the placenta. It provides oxygen to the fetus. It provides glucose. It provides nutrients. It helps in passage for the excretion of the fetus. Let's move to specimen D. That is the longitudinal section of the ovary of the Pride of Barbados. Identification. Yeah, you all know specimen B. It was longitudinal section for the ovary of what? Pride of Barbados. What is the I mean the symmetry, they are bilateral. And here is the diagram. Here is the entire stigma. We have the style, we have the filament, we have the ovary, we have the standard ovule, we have petals, we have the calyx, we have the septa, we have the stalk. Yeah, features of specimen B. The sepals are brightly colored. The appearance of standard petals, large fan-like brightly colored petals. Here, the petals. It has long, brightly colored filaments also. The propagation, they are propagated by seed. Their placentation is axial. Their placentation is, take note of that. The floral part of Pride of Barbados, it has sepal or calyx. We have petals or corolla. We have stamen. We have pistil, or gynecium. Number of flower parts. The sepal or calyx have 5 flower parts. The petals have 5. Sometimes there are 4 though, but it's mainly 5. The stamen or hydrosium, that's 10. While the pistil, that's only 1 pistil. The sex of Barbados, this one might come out. Like, there is chance that this question might come out. It's bisexual, it's hermaphrodite, and they ask that why is it bisexual? Because it has both stamen and pistil. Take note of that, please. The pollinating agent of specimen D, they are butterflies and bees because they are insect pollinator. It's an insect pollinated flower. Yeah, we have different things we can call it. Yeah, we can call them flavian, we can call Pedobarbado, a flame of the forest, we can call it Delonis sogina. That's the botanical name. The social observable difference between specimen D and F. You know that specimen F is Guinea corn. So the difference between specimen D and F now. The flowers are large, while the flowers are small, brightly colored. The one of Guinea grass is dark colored, yellow and red in color, while organic grass is green in color. Part of Barbado has scent, that it is a scented flower. Guinea is that is not a scented flower. So they just want us to find the difference between wind pointed flower and insect pointed flower. As we all know, specimen D is an insect pointed flower, while specimen F is a wind pointed flower. Let's look at the difference. Insect pointed flower, they have bright color, there is presence of scent, nectars are present, polygons are rough, and it's also sticky. Yeah, it's also sticky. So that's why they are not light in weight. They are not light. That's why they cannot be pollinated by wind, and they are sticky. That's why it is easy for the insect to pollinate them. But one of wind, you have dark color. There is absence of scent. The nectars are absent, but the polygons are light. Yeah, so that the wind will be able to pollinate them easily. The genus is Silsopina, while the species is Pucemina. The family is Fabaceae. The use of Barbados is used in treating fever, in making inks and dye. It has many uses too. It is medicinal. Let's just know it is medicinal. Moving to specimen E, the leaf of Barbados. The classification is Fabaceae. The genus is Cisalpina. The species is Pocharoima. The life cycle is perennial crop. The plant type is a shrub. The observation features, it has elliptical shape. They are feathery. They are fan-like. It is bluish green in color. The leaf is bipinnate. Yeah, here is the pinna. Here is the leaflet. Here is the pinnacles. Here is the rhineus. Now, importance of specimen E for photosynthesis, that is the leaf, for transpiration, for transportation of water and food. Importance to man. I mean, that importance is to it. The importance is to the plant, but their importance to man now is prevent the occurrence of disease like malaria. Yeah, it's very medicinal. They are used in making medicine. It reduces or eliminates fever. It can use to cure asthma. Yeah, and can also use to cure cancer. Also, it's also an antioxidant. Moving to specimen F. Specimen F is guinea grass. Botanical name for guinea grass is Megathyrus maximus. The life cycle, it is perennial. Yeah, here is a diagram of specimen E, that is the guinea grass. Specimen F, the guinea grass. It has a spike. This is the blade. This is the stem. The vein is in the middle. This is the sheath. This is the node. Here is the rhizoid, and here is the roots. The economic importance is for use for pasture. Mainly, they are feed on by cows. They are cultivated for different purposes. and of agronomic situation. It is used in making silage and hay, that is for food. The class of specimen F belongs to monocotyledon. It's monocotyledon. The reason is that each leaf has a parallel venation. It also has a long narrow leaf, just like one of maize. So it's monocotyledon. And also the example, they are maize, rice, sorghum. The function of the lipid plant, the leaf help in photosynthesis, they help in transpiration, they help in gaseous exchange. The leaf vein for transportation, for translocation of materials, water, minerals, salts, and manufacture food. Who is the specimen G now? Specimen G is cocoyam plant. The scientific name is Colocasia xanthosoma, that is cocoyam plant. The type of germination is exhibits epigia germination. The propagation, it goes well in a fertile soil and a sandy loam with a pH between 4.2 to 7.5. The method of propagation can use the vegetation propagation by headsets or suckers. Can use suckers or vegetation propagation by headset, that's from the top. The type of crops, it is tuber crops, that is we dig it out of the ground. The family name is Awasia, while the life cycle is also perennial crop. Perennial crop. The economic importance for food, the leaves are edible, commonly grown for starchy edible roots. It can be dried and used to make cocoyam flour. The features of specimen G, it has a broad growing leaf. Yeah, it has a broad growing leaf. It's form edible roots and corn, and it's matured in 8 months. The seeds of specimen G, we have Almal bourbon, we have Dashin mosaic. Both Dashin mosaic and Almal bourbon, they are viral disease. We have Phyllostickta leaf spot and Phyllophitoria leaf blight. These ones are bacterial disease. We have Thylium roots and corn rots. The pests, we have pink hibiscus, that's millibug. We have taro beetle. This taro is also called corn of cocoyam, but that's the old name. That's taro beetle. We have ellworm, that's the pest of specimen G. Now moving specimen H, that's cocoyam corn. That's the one we eat. The one we eat. That's cocoyam corn. This science is Xanthosoma sagitifolium. The economic importance is can be peeled, dried, and made into flour. It serves as food, like you can cook it and eat it. Features, it has edible root. It's mature in 8 months. I've seen that before. It's usually white when peeled. Mode of quantification is cultivated in a tropical and subtropical climate. The disease also same. That's root corn. That's that's Pythium roots and corn. Comrot, I mean, sorry, comrot. The pest, same as the cocoyam plant, that's millibug, eelworm, beetle. Take note of this. In the specimen, there is iodine. When there is iodine, you should know that must be test for starch, and this is the only starch that is here. Then you are going to test for starch. So, specimen H plus iodine solution is gives blue black coloration. That definitely that starch is present. You have humus, that's specimen J and K, that's humus. So firstly, let me give a brief explanation of this humus. It is dark brown in color. It has a great water holding capacity. It serves as source of food for microorganisms. It consists of decomposed organic bacteria. That the function, it makes soil porous. It is rich in nutrients. that promotes plant growth. It absorbs heat to warm up the soil due to its dark nature. The types of humus, we have mud, and mother. They those these ones are irrelevant though. So let's just treat it in case it might come out. Specimen J, the dry humus, the dark organic material from fossil. It has reduced moisture content because it's dried. It is dried. It has reduced moisture content. It dulls into grains when touched because there is no water. It does not have moisture. They are very dry. The nutrients is inabsorbable because of unless it is dissolved. It's inabsorbable because there is no moist. So it's inabsorbable by the plants until it is dissolved. And microbes is absent. Microbes are absent because there is low, there is reduced moisture. Specimen K, this one moist humus. Same dark organic material from fossil. It has moderate moisture content. There is presence of microbes. It allows plants to absorb nutrients found in it. Now, let's see. This question might come out. Which of the following specimen J and K will be preferred by a farmer? Then the answer is specimen K. Then state the reason, that is, it has a moderate water retention. The soil nutrients can be easily absorbed. It has a higher proportion of organic matter. Factors responsible for the formation of specimen J, that is dry humus, high temperature, low moisture, climate, soil organism. Yeah, it may not be soil organism because in a dry place you can't see living organism. Now the organism in J, specimen J and specimen K. Specimen J has bacteria and fungi, while specimen K has bacteria, fungi, and S1 because there is moist. And take note of this. The higher proportion is in specimen K, while the elements in specimen J, nitrogen, potassium, sulfur, carbon, while the one of K, that is the moist humus, is nitrogen, potassium, sulfur, hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. The element is of higher proportion in specimen K because it has moderate temperature, moderate water the capacity, then moderate moisture content. Let's move to specimen H, ripe orange. Ripe orange is citrus. How does orange descend from fruit? As if from fruit to true fruit from the ovary, from true fruit to simple fruit, from simple fruit to succulent fruit, right from succulent fruit to aspergium. That is, example aspergium is orange. That's where you can find orange. The reproduction, it exhibits sexual reproduction. It's a axial placentation. The scientific name is Citrus sinensis. The class is Magnolispida, while the family is Ostacea. It grows well in a subtropical region. The temperature is between 12.8 degrees Celsius to 37.5 degrees centigrade. Now the soil requirement, we all know that that's sandy loam, the propagation by grafting or by budding. That's mainly propagation method for orange. Properties of specimen L, it possesses a waxy skin. Yeah, it possesses a waxy skin. It is spherical in shape. It possesses outer peel called epicarp. The outer peel is called epicarp. It possesses a mesocarp. The mesocarp is succulent. It has endocarp. The juicy part is the endocarp. It has seed enclosed. Its seed are enclosed. That is, they are not naked. The outer part is yellow or orange in color. That is ripe orange fruit. Economic important is provide vitamin C. It helps the body to make collagen. It helps in brain development. It protects our vision. It boosts our immunity. And here is the diagram. Here is the epicap. There is the mesocap. Let me show you the diagram clearly here. Here is the epicap. Here is the mesocap, the endocap. Here is the seed. Here is the placenta. And here is the succulent ear. This one is the transfer section of orange fruit. And here is the longitudinal section. Here is the orange, here is the seed, the zest, the mesocarp, the exocarp, the juicy sac, the walls. Let's take note here. We also have failing solution in the specimen in the other requirements lab materials. There's failing solution, and failing solution is for testing reducing sugar, which are food sugar, which is fructose, which is glucose and galactose. Then we should know that we are test for fructose here, which is the reducing sugar. That's specimen L plus failing solution. That's brick red precipitate is formed. It changes from blue. The failing solution is blue and change from blue to brick red. Inferences: reducing sugar is present, that is the fructose or glucose is present. Specimen M, longitudinal section of coconut fruits. The fruit type is drupe. The placentation is parietal placentation. The scientific name is Cocos nucifera. The propagation is propagated by seed. Production is by sexual reproduction. Features of specimen M: that's a fibrous mesocarp, that's a woody endocarp. It's smooth gray brown epicarp. It is one seeded, that is, it is drupe. That's why we call it drupe. That's coconut. It is drupe. You ask what the type of fruit is drupe. It is water dispersed. It's water dispersed fruit. Equally important, it's used in making coconut oil. It can be used in treating dehydration due to exercise or the way. It's aid digestion. It's build the body. When you see a diagram, you have the epicarp, you have the mesocarp, you have the endocarp, and you have the seed. This specimen N, longitudinal section of chili pepper. The scientific name Capsidium amnon. The propagation is propagation by seed. The placental axil. It has the family name of Solanaceae. The production, it has sexual production. How the feature is occurs in seedling form or in small group. It has 5 to 6 petals. It is reddish color. We all know that when it's ripe, it's reddish color. It has a shiny skin. Waxy exocap. Economic importance: it improves digestion, digestive health. That is, it aids digestion. It helps to fight inflammation. It's also a digestion. So it helps to fight inflammation because if food is not digested on time, it causes inflammation. It's used as a spice to add it. Yeah, it's used in cooking. It salvates migraine. It's used to improve soup color, that is as coloring. This is as soup dye, like it makes it more reddish and attractive. Here is diagram. Here is stalk. There is callus. Here is the capsine gland. Here is the seed. You have endocarp, that's placenta, that's mesocarp, that's exocarp. You have possible questions on specimen L, M, and N. You can give me a diagram like this and just see I, IV. And the question will come like this: name the parts of labeled I to IV. The I is epicarp, the I is mesocarp, as you can see. The I is the endocarp, while the IV is the seed. The function of the part labeled I and II. Labeled I, the epicarp, it serves as protection or waterproof. The mesocarp, it helps in buoyancy. It helps the coconut to float on water. Type of fruits illustrated here is a drupe fruit. You can also be asked the reason why it's a drupe fruit, because it possesses thin epicarp. It has bulbous mesocarp, and it is one-seeded. One-seeded. They are drupe. One-seeded fruit are drupe. Example: mango is one-seeded, oil palm is one-seeded, while coconut also is one-seeded. Agent of disperser. That is agent of disperser of coconuts. Coconut is river or water. Importance of specimen M to man. Source of income. I've stated that earlier. This message now. It's used as food and drink. The mesocarp is used for scrubbing. Then specimen L, M, and N. The similarity between they all have seed, they all have apical, they all have succulent endocarp. The example of fruits with similar placentation, their placentation, axillary placentation. That's the garden, egg, pepper, tomato. They are same placentation. That's axillary placentation. The agent of disperser of orange is man. The one of pepper is animal. While the one of coconut is water. Yeah, here is the end of 2023 body particle. I'm very sure you can go through all these and not some more or all of this question will surely come out. All the question will come out will never exceed this little tips I've given here. Thanks for watching. Please click on the subscribe button. You can share with your friends also. Thanks. Have a good day.